Alcmina.
And I'm Alma Frank.
And this is Kuicaraq News.
Thank you for joining us on our second episode.
We have a great one for you today.
This is Matthew Murray Cole from Hershey, Pennsylvania, the land of chocolate. Today is this week's word of the week is superficial. The word superficial means very shallow, on the surface, not deep. If I had to use it in a sentence, I would say that most actresses and actors in Hollywood are thought to be superficial. They don't really stand for a whole lot.
The big word of the week is lit noch dochelen. That means keep going to school.
Top story for this week is in-school suspension.
Hi, I'm here with our principal, Mr. Kuicaraq.
In-school suspension is a way to provide an opportunity, instead of kicking kids out of school, to provide them a place to work on their behavior, also be able to complete their work while they're in school suspension. So the teachers give them the work for that day, and then it's up to them to do the work and accept the consequences for inappropriate behavior in the school.
What do you think about the in-school suspension?
I think it's boring.
It's boring because we do all work instead of having fun times.
When I go home, it's better.
When you get in-school suspension, you'll have to stay in one room and do work all day long.
Providing an opportunity for in-school suspension to be another tool we use to help change behaviors. It's been in the district forever. A lot of schools, most schools have an in-school suspension set up. They vary based on the behavior, and ours will be a work in progress. It's not complete, it's just beginning.
I think in-school suspension is a good thing because they can do work all day long and get caught up in school. And if they get in-school suspension, they won't get in trouble for nothing.
We do like catch-up work or get some extra work until it's a proper time for a student to go back to the classroom.
In the past, when students get in trouble, they get out of school suspension, where they have to go home when they get in trouble. And because of that, students failed classes due to attendance and grade.
As soon as we can get kids here to change their behavior, this will be a lot more fun school to be attending, and hopefully in-school suspension will provide that.
I do, so far, yeah. It's a big change of pace for me, and I don't know, more than anything, I just like the people here.
Yes, I do.
Very much so.
I do like living in Alaska. It's different, but I like it.
So far, I do. I like the temperatures. I know it gets cold. I like doing stuff outdoors in the winter and summer. So far, I'm loving it.
Are you planning on teaching for a long time?
Yes, very much so, up until I retire.
I don't know when I'll stop teaching, but I enjoy it for right now, and I don't see stopping anytime soon.
I plan to teach forever. Not sure how long I'll be in Alaska, but right now I'm thinking long term for Alaska, so I'll be here a while.
I hope that this is the only job I have, so for a while then, I guess.
I've always wanted to teach, and I know that I'll be teaching for a long time. I don't know if I'll be here for a long time. Ideally, I'd like to be here for at least like 3 to 5 years, just so that I get a better feel about it. But yeah, teaching will pretty much be my life.
Last week there was a cakewalk in the gym, and many people baked a cake for our senior fundraising.
So we have 30 spaces, so come on up.
Hi, I'm here with Jackie Wood, and I'm here to talk about the cakewalk.
I thought it was a
great fundraiser for the students. They really, the people that came to do the walk really enjoyed it and enjoyed the cakes, they told us later.
Will you do more fundraising throughout this year?
Yes, we'll do more fundraising, different kinds of fundraising, not just cakewalks.
Hi, my name is Josephine Alexi with the upcoming events. On Friday, September 21st, the cross-country teams are going to Bethel for the tournament.
Hello, I am here with Ben Mangan, the cross-country coach. Tell us what's going to happen in Bethel this weekend.
Well, we've been running really hard the past 3 weeks. We are getting ready. I feel our athletes are in the best shape of their lives so far, I hope anyway. But I'm looking forward to placing at least 3 kids this weekend, and our goal as a team is to always finish the race, and I feel we can do that.
Wrestling and NYU practice will start on Monday, September 24th. The disco dance has been postponed for next week, Friday, September 28th.
If you had $1 million, what would you do and what would you get?
I just buy a house and pay the bills, buy food.
Clothes?
I would help the charity and probably build a new charity home for them.
I travel all over the world and get what I want.
Buy snowball and stuff.
Don't say then get a car.
If I had $1 million, I would get a boat, snuggle, and a bunch of clothes.
I would move to Anchorage and buy me a 2-story house with a cool car and get whatever I want.
I would get a car.
I read the book Hunger Games and saw the movie too.
What did you think was better?
The book.
Why?
Because it had more details like the settings and characters had more significant roles. I like the movie because I think they did a really good job acting out the scenes and the stunts. In the book, they were really strong and brave, smart and curious. And in the movie, they didn't look alike in the book as they did in the movie. I'd recommend reading the book because it had more details and the settings were more realistic.
Welcome to the Getting to Know Nunap portion of the show. Each week, we will travel to a different part of the village to show viewers how life is and what makes up the area that we call home. This week, we focus on the post office. The post office has been in its current location since 2000. Before that, it was farther off into the village, and even before that, it was served as a post office and as the postmaster's house, and that was several years ago. Personally, the post office is one of my favorite places. It's a place I go to every single day at about 4 o'clock as soon as school lets out. Sometimes solo, mostly with a couple of the other teachers. We go, and I call it, we visit Christine. Christine, the postmaster, is one of really hardworking and one of the nicest people I've met. Always a smile on her face no matter how many boxes. And she will tell me whether I have mail very quickly from me stepping in the door. Most of the time, I don't even have to check with the box.
Christine, postmaster.
Why is the post office important to Nunap?
Because they want mail.
The weather plays a huge role with wind and cloud coverage and visibility always changing around here. Does the mail consistently come?
Not every day. It's weather depending.
The mail can oftentimes not come for sometimes a week at a time, maybe longer. And with that is when trouble arises. The post office, to me, can sometimes be the best part of my day. If school was tough, it's a great way to escape and go, and you know you're going to see Christine, who's very happy, and you just might see a little piece of paper in your box, which means that you are going to get something. And that's always a good feeling. It really does. It's funny how one little thing can brighten your day. So to me, the post office does bring happiness and hope, and the things, aren't always as tough as you might think they are. The post office is a lifeline at times. It's a way for me to keep in touch with those that I truly care about. It really is the heartbeat of Nunap, because without the post office, the village would not be nearly the place that it is.
We hope you enjoyed our show.
Join us next week for our 3rd episode.
Goodbye from Nunap.